Hello and welcome to another Coastal Crafts haul where I embarrass myself by showing you what I have been buying. But there we go, I've got some stuff that I like and that's all that you need to know. So this first stuff is from Aliexpress. The thing about Aliexpress is it's only really pennies, isn't it? This was either, how noisy is that? Either under £1, wow, you do not want to come out of the packet. Either under £1 or like £1.20 or £1.10 or something. And as you can see, it's a silicone mould, and I'm going to use it for making more of my little shapes. They're not resin when I make them, they're generally air drying clay, but they seem to work okay, especially once they're all painted up. Yeah, I do want to get my glue gun out and try the whole glue gun thing, but I had mixed results with that in the past. Just showing you, that's kind of how the clay comes out when it's got a bit of gloss on it as well. That was one of my bow silicone molds. So yeah, looking forward to making a mermaid tail one. It's really big. This was a smaller one. I wanted a smaller one and it's still absolutely massive, but I think that's going to be still going to be fun. I need to have a play with that tomorrow. And the other thing that I picked up, so only two things have come through this week, are however you look at it, a little pack of these cute little clouds. These are small. I had some that I bought before from Aliexpress, which I have in this little case here, and they're considerably bigger, but with more of a square cut, if you can call something round square, whereas these are smaller and more kind of rounded and curved over. I like both of them, which is good because I bought them. They would have been around about £1 as well. Let's tip them in there for safekeeping because that's a good place. These are ones I bought absolutely ages ago, but have a look at them because they're beautiful. They are beautiful, aren't they? Love the resin shapes that you can get from Aliexpress because you're talking about £1 and they're gorgeous. So I'm going to move on from Aliexpress and have a quick look at the range. So I mainly popped into the range because I had a sudden panic needing something to do with the children on Thursday. I was going to make one thing using eggs. They didn't have enough foam eggs in there, so I went for a Mother's Day thing, and I'll show you a bit of what we got. But whilst I was looking for stuff for the children to do crafting from, I saw these little pack design pads. They're just plain paper in lots of different colours, and these are the pastel ones. And the reason that I picked them up is because I wanted some paper to just make flowers from, although now I look and see that they are white on the other side. That's slightly annoying, isn't it? I wanted it to be double-sided in colour, but there we go. I'm sure I can still use it because obviously paper will be slightly easier than using card for when I'm doing my flower making, but that will definitely come in handy. They're only £1 and you get absolutely loads in there. 15 centimetres by 15 centimetres, I would imagine, is the size. And then along on the Easter theme, I picked up some of these gorgeous stickers, some of which are going to go into an Easter swap, some of which I will use. Look how adorable they are. And I am filming this at night, so lighting is terrible. I love them all. Look, it's a little bunny, it's a little sheep. You can see that, you're not blind, but they are really cute. They're £1 as well. That's £2 gone, isn't it? Gone, that will never come back. Then I picked up these, and you might be saying why. I'm probably saying why myself. The idea, I just thought painted, decoupaged, something like that, and then stuck onto a project or hanging up. I thought these would look really cute. They were £1 for 6. We will see. I will show you. I will show you whatever I make with them. However disastrous it is, I will try and do that. So that was that I got from the range. Oh no, what else did I get? This was £2, quite expensive, but I really wanted pearl letters, and you can see some letters are missing. And the reason I wanted pearl letters is I'm just sort of decorated up this box for my mum, and I thought pearl letters would work on there, so I put mum on. So it's decoupage with a flower, although I need to maybe varnish in some context. There's some trim around there. It's that trim that came out of that the craft box that I got. So it's just one of those boxes from Hobbycraft, very simple. I might put a little gift in there, just sort of for Mother's Day. That was kind of a sort of a sweet little thing. I've done another craft project as well that's going for my mum. I'm not sure how much I like it, but it's another one of these Poundland vases. decoupaged up, and some of the flowers got little jewels in. My painting job isn't great, so I don't know how I feel about it. I'm going to try and varnish it and see how I feel, and the idea is to get a bunch of flowers for her and put it inside the vase to make a personalised gift. So that's anyway what I'm working on for Mother's Day. In terms of the children in my class, I picked up this paper pad, which I really love. This was £1.99, Vintage Roses, and they each had a sheet of this, and they've all taken the best sheets. Look how gorgeous some of those were with the flowers, really pretty, the hearts, that one a bit like wallpaper, some really lovely, love that flower one. So they took them, they had it, and they folded it in half to make a card, and then we had a little square that I die cut where they did their own image, so it was quite unique to them, and then decorated it with some jewels and things, and these were just the leftover ones. So you can see what children go for when they're doing their Mother's Day cards. They definitely went for the sort of bold floral prints, which I think is nice. I think that's what their mums were like. They looked at this one, they were like, what does it say? But I think it is random text. They didn't go for that one. And I also got them to put on their card. Well, I got myself and to use for them. So a couple of dies. I thought there was just nothing, like no toppers. It said Mother's Day or anything really. In decent sized packs for the kids. So I got a die that said Amazing Mum and cut a whole load out so they could add that on, as well as some jewels. £2.50, so it wasn't really cheap for the small dies, but I quite like it. I think I will use it again. That mum one's nice, isn't it, as a banner? I'd put that on a card for my mum. And the other one says Amazing. I had it all the other times I cut out properly. Just this time when I'm doing it for the video, the G hasn't cut out, but it did work when I was doing it for the kids. So don't panic. It's all right. So there we go, £2.50 for that die. So if you are lastminute.com for your Mother's Day, that's what the Kiddie Winkles did, and that is what I did. And then, yeah, we're moving on to eBay. So I showed you before that I picked up the stamp set that went with this. So originally I got some of the dies that in a Crafter's Companion sale, and that sort of then trickled me into buying, oh, hello, thank you for buying, lovely, more of this alchemy set by Sheena Douglas that I am yet to actually do any projects with whatsoever. But I thought the bottle ones were nice. So I've got some of these bottle stamps. I don't think I've got all of them. But these would look quite nice die cut out anyway, because they'll do a little bit of embossing if you use an embossing mat for various projects. So I like those. They were £3.99, which is not the cheapest on eBay from a seller, but it is cheap enough. Cheaper than buying them brand new. The potions, if you're interested in those, you can probably pick them up on eBay yourself if you are interested in those. What else did I get? So I bid for the Pampered Paws. You know, I like these hunky-dory little books. I thought I was getting a whole book, but I originally pay about £1.20 for it, but it is missing a few. And I don't know if because it's missing a few, she stuck in this one as well, which I actually do already own this one. But it's so pretty, so I don't really mind owning another one. But it'll be fine that this page is missing, because it's not like it's that easy to go through them all. These are all cats, and I was like, oh, do I want it? And I was like, oh, it's cats and dogs, and you know how I feel about cats and dogs. So I ended up getting it, and they are cute, aren't they? I love that one, a dog with a bone. So I will use that for something or other. Anyway, I'm terrible, aren't I? I see something and I'm like, oh, I want it. I can't resist. And the last thing that I picked up, looking around my room, because often I'm like the last thing and then I find something else. Last thing I think from eBay is, oh, hello, chuck that on the floor. It goes with it, was this paper tray ink. Oh, hello. Let's pick it up from the floor whilst I do that. Paper tray ink stamp set and die set. So it is the Garden Variety stamp set by Paper Tray Ink. This was £10, but I just really wanted a seed set for quite a while. So you can put like one of these on there. It's sort of quite a kind of gardening and more of a classic style. And I guess these would be like seeds maybe, or maybe they're for the flowers. I don't know really. I've not tried it out yet. I've not had a chance. Yeah, really nice. But it also came in that £10. It came with the little die to make up a seed packet and the frame, which goes with this stamp set. That would go there for that one. Hasn't got the other bits of it, but I wanted to seed packet die as well, and I have die cut it out, so it makes this cute little packet which you could use for a seed packet or for putting goodies in. And I have tried it out, and it will fit into the pocket letter pockets. So I might do a pocket letter that has all cute little decorated pockets using this die. I think that would be quite good fun. So yeah, I think that's really pretty, and I will look forward to making that and having a go. So I'm pretty sure those are all the bits and pieces that I have picked up. My partner picked this up for me as well. It's a little gift. 2 of these. They're the ones you get from the RSPB when you donate to them. A little mallard duck and a little seahorse. A bit random, but I thought maybe I'll bring those into some kind of crafty project, because you know they can make a hole in your clothes when you put them on, but they're cute, aren't they? He is good, isn't he? He does these things. And I was also decoupaging a jar. There's that little jewel from the pocket letter I received. This one needs to be gone over in Mod Podge or varnish. But that's going to have some flowers in it. I need to make more of these flowers for Easter, and then some ribbon around the top. Those were some Easter projects I thought I'd just show you, prove I do some occasional crafting when I'm not shopping. But yeah, that's cute. So yeah, any thoughts on anything, do let me know. I love your thoughts, however random they may be, and I look forward to seeing you. I won't see you unless you go face to face. I look forward to something or rather that concerns you and myself soon. Bye.